Hey, this one's kind of fun. There was a lady, and she worked at Trio, and I picked her up from the food for less, and she was like, "Oh, I lost my job because people were spiteful and hateful, and I wasn't really doing anything wrong, but I wasn't gonna reduce myself to a low life, like them, and try to be all talking crap about them and prove that I'm the good one and they're the bad one." And you're like, wow, you're a really good person, a really better person in this situation. And I started thinking, wait, there's another airport thing that would be a better job that pays better, right near where she was working. But she was like, well, I know the owner of the same kind of restaurant, I think, or something downtown or something. And so she was going to try that. But she was like, but I'm going to rest for a little bit with my children. And I thought that was cool, because God loves when you milk unemployment when you know the company was in the wrong. And that reminded me, I better tell you guys, when companies are in the wrong, when the United States is in the wrong, God's love you to help karma and help fate and more, and actually milk them or ream them and teach them. Because if you don't want to do lawsuits, that's another way that God helps everybody to have power of the people being abused or mistreated. And it's a karma thing. When you milk the unemployment a little bit longer than you would have, it puts that karma, bad karma, against a company believing bad people that are just instigating or abusing or abusive. So I thought I'd teach all you children of God and godly out there. If you want to understand it, to make sure it's a real law of the gods, just think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen. Because it really is. But verify it with the gods. It's always good to know everything that's real and true. Because, it's a hard walk at the end of the world with God through my queen, my queen, my queen. But when you have God through my queen, my queen, my queen, it's the best it can be this end of the world. But anyway, so I got to where I was like, well, she's gonna figure it out, and she's gonna figure all her life out. And I don't really know anything more than that. I had to tell the story. I felt like I was in a game show, talk show, Jerry Springer show, the moments where people get abused and they actually did nothing wrong. That's sad. And normally people say that everybody else did something wrong, and they're always lying. So as I looked at what she was saying, I thought, well, I better not look at what she's saying, because what if she's not telling the truth? And this is a better story. And this makes a better example for good people. So we're going to end it that way.